Good morning, all of you. How are you? I hope everyone is fine, enjoying the life in a happy way. So we have already started with the literature part, and today I'm here. I'm going to explain two poems today of Robert Frost. Okay, very famous poems of Robert Frost. Though these are very short poems, but they depict a deep meaning. They tell a deep meaning hidden behind those small words given in small words. He has taken a deep meaning in a poem. So first poem I am taking is Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice, written by Robert Frost. Let me tell you about Robert Frost, very famous poem of nature. He mostly depicts a rural life. From rural life, he takes a small incident, and that he depicts giving a philosophical and social meaning behind that words he always take from. So he's always inspired from the rural life. This poem also, small things from the nature he has taken, and he has tried to signify, he has tried to symbolize that how human, if they are filled with these two opposite qualities. As you can see, fire and ice. Fire and ice, they are two different things. And they also, even if these two opposite things the human are having in their hearts, they can, how they take it, how do they perceive it, so they can bring the destruction also. They can bring, if they understand the things, takes the things normal, they can bring peace to the world. So this poem is having a deep meaning behind it. Let's see the poem first. Let's read out the poem first, then I explain. Fire and ice. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. So as you can see, two opposite things are taken here, fire and ice. Let me explain you first. Fire and ice here, this is not normally fire. Fire refers to here desires. Desires in a human heart. Desires. So fire symbolizes desires in a human heart. Our desires. We want to have the lot of things in our possessions. We want to win the world. So these sort of desires are always in the human, and that can be cause of destruction. Another word is ice. Ice here symbolizes hater. Hater. Okay. Ice here symbolizes hater. Ice in a cold attitude, even indifferent attitude. That indifferent attitude can bring destruction. When you are indifferent, you are insensitive to anyone. So naturally, you will avoid the things, and that also can become a reason of all the destruction in the world. So not only it will affect we as a personality, no, it will bring a change in the society, and that change will be a negative change. We will become indifferent if we are having such feelings. If we hate any other person, if we hate other person, means we are hating the society. And if we have the desires only we want to have for us, for our benefit, we want to have all the things. So naturally we will not think about others. So that also can be a cause of destruction. So the word, according to the poet, he is saying that the world can be and the world can end because of these two qualities. If the human are having in their heart, they can even destroy, can bring destruction in the world. Let's see the poem. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. So here he is taking people's opinion. He's saying some people say that the world will end in a day because of the fire. Fire because of the desires. The persons, they want to have all their possessions for their own benefit they are working for. So they have all those desires in their hearts, and that can bring destruction. And some say in ice, and some people think that no, maybe fire is not that responsible as ice will be. Maybe the world will end because of ice, that cold attitude of the people, that hatred which is spreading because of the communism, because of the caste, because of the religion, or whatever reasons are there. If we are hating to each other, normally, naturally it will bring a destruction to the world. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. So here a poet is giving his own opinion. What he is saying, that whatever I have felt, I have seen, that when I feel like desires of the people, when I see the people who have that fire, that desires, that sense of possessions, that sense of victory in their mind. They want to achieve at a short, in a short span of time, they want to achieve the thing. So here poet is saying, even I feel, yes, the world can be destructed because of that. I feel like that. Then the second paragraph here, what it tells, but if it had to perish twice. Now, if again he's giving another idea. He's saying if word is to be end 2 times. Okay, twice if the things are to be handled. 1 time will happen, the second time. Twice. Once he's saying first priority, my first priority will be because of the desires. Because when you want to become the victorious man of the world, naturally you will stress others. So that is the biggest reason he is saying. Another thing he is saying, I think I know enough of hate. And to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. So here poet is giving his opinion. He's saying, according to me, if someone asks me that even ice can bring destruction, if 2 times the world is to be ended, then naturally ice can also, that in the normally indifferent attitude of the people can also bring destruction to the world. So this poem talks about that how these 2 things are bad for the society, the hatred and desires of personal pursuits only, even they can bring destructions. So such things should be controlled. He is giving a message, should be controlled by a human, so that we are a balanced personality and we curb these sorts of problems, these sort of whatever feelings, if occur such feelings, we should have that caliber, that we fix up those problems in us, and we understand, we become more understanding for the society, for other people. We become more understanding. Not only for ourselves, we have to think about others. Not only for our desires, our comforts, we have to live for the society as well. So here indifferently, in a manner, maybe hidden behind these words is a message, a strong message, that we have to live for the society. If we don't think about other people, and only that limit is to us only, to our family only, and maybe that day will come because of that sort of feeling that we are not caring about others. So maybe that will be bringing a destruction. Maybe evil will spread in the society, crimes will be happening in the society, and the things will not remain as normal as it should be. So it's only cooperation can bring a world to bring to the, just like a heaven-like situation can be made through that cooperation only. So this is the message of the poem. Okay. Now let's talk about the rhyme scheme and the poetic device used in the poem. Okay. So rhyme scheme, do you understand what is a rhyme scheme? When we check out the last, we have to see the rhyme words in the last of the poems. Okay. So when we talk about the rhyme scheme of this poem, so let's see. If you can see, the last word of the first line is fire and second is ice. So you have to match the sound, the last sound. Here, ro, fire. Ro is the sound here. Ice, ice is the sound word. If you go in the third line, the last word, this is desire. Can you see? Fire and desire. Ro sound is here repeated. So same rhyme, same sound is there given in first line and in third line in the last words. So we will give it a name, a, and then ice, fire. Again this fire, fire, desire, fire. Again if you can see, this fourth line is not matching, is matching the rhyme sound is matching with fire, desire and same. So we'll give it A. Again it will be given A. This word ice, which rhyme is not matching with these two. So we will give it alphabet name B. So this is first paragraph. Okay. Then is the second paragraph. This comes twice, hate, ice, flies. So here you can see that this is, again you will be matching, you will see the rhyme scheme here, and then check out that what is that that sound given here. So this is again here you can say on the basis of the first paragraph, the rhyme scheme is A, B, A, A. So rhyme scheme, how we'll write? A, B, here we can write A, B, and in the second Next lines it is A. So rhyme scheme of the first stanza is A, B, A. Okay. And now we come to poetic devices used in the poem. So when we talk about the poetic devices, a number of poetic devices are used in this short poem. Let's talk about that first. So first you can see the line, some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. If you can see two consecutive lines are repeated with are starting with the same word. Some say, some say. So when such words are used, some say in the both lines the same are repeated. So this poetic device is called Anaphora. Anaphora. And in the same, in the same lines, a number of other poetic devices are also used. Like if you can see this word so in two words, so sound is repeated. So this is so sound when repeated. This is also called alliteration. Alliteration. Okay, so alliteration is also being used. Another in the same paragraph, if you can see another poetic device I'm telling you, that is called assonance. Assonance is when vowel sound is repeated. Vowel sound. Like see here, vowel sound you can see here. O sound is repeated here. Some O and O is repeated here. Okay. And I and I is also again sound. This is called vowel sound repeated in the same passage. Sorry, here O sound is there. Okay, O sound is repeated, I sound is repeated. This is called assonance. This is repetition of vowels in the same line. Assonance. Okay, one is consonance also. Consonance is when consonant sound repeated in the same line. Vowel sound repeated, O repeated here, and even you can see consonants is there also used. No, enough, of. O sound is repeated here also. This is also consonants. Okay, and now when consonant sound is repeated, what is that called? Like here you can see with, those, the, with, the, those, the. This is consonant sound repeated. So this is called consonants. Consonants. Okay. So this is another also same way here. Another poetic device used here is again this is enjambment. Okay. Enjambment. What is enjambment? Let me explain you this word. Enjambment. Enjambment. What is enjambment? When two lines or three lines in the same poem, 2-3 lines, they are linked with each other. Linked with each other means they are not ending in one line. They are taking the idea to the next line or even to that next line also. Like some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. Here you can see the last 3 lines. To say, see the last 3 lines again for enjambment. To say that for destruction, ice is also. Ice is also. So this is continuing in the second line. Is also great. And so third line is also continuing with the same idea. Great and would suffice. So this is called enjambment. Okay. Okay. So this is all. Alliteration we have discussed. Anaphora, assonance, consonance, and enjambment. So a number of poetic devices are used here. And this way, this is a short poem but having a great meaning behind that. Okay. So read out the poem on your own. Try to understand. Okay. We'll discuss question answers of the poem so that you understand it in a better way. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.